So you take Tusk and you mix it with Django Unchained, you got this movie. Out is directed by half of the Key and Peele duo. You got Jordan Peele directing this one. He wrote it as well. I feel like it's his brainchild, and he's just had nightmares about this scenario when he was a teenager, and now he's just making it into a movie because he's thought about this for a long time. It's a movie about a black man that's dating a white woman, and you know, they're getting a little bit serious, so she's like, hey, come meet my family. And he's like, I don't know, I'm black, you're white, you know, what if they don't like me? And she's like, oh, don't worry, it's gonna be totally cool. And his black friend is like, dude, watch out, white people be crazy. They are crazy. But he goes anyway, and at first they seem pretty okay, right? You know, hey, they're pretty nice. But then, little by little, they start getting weirder and weirder, and he starts noticing some other black people around the neighborhood that are like super weird and awkward, and he doesn't know what's going on with them. And then things start going down, and we got a movie. This movie is getting insanely great reviews, and I was really curious about that because I thought the trailer seemed pretty good. I want to see what Jordan Peele could do behind the camera. I love Key and Peele. So I was curious going into this movie because of all the hype and, like, you know, I'm just curious about it anyway. And the movie ended up being a lot of fun. This movie is super insane and crazy, but in the best type of way. I feel like Jordan Peele did a really good job of capturing a really awkward tone. It's so bizarre. It really did remind me of a lot of Tusk. And like that weird kind of like humor thrown in there where you're like, am I supposed to laugh at this or am I supposed to be scared by this? It really rode that line really well. I thought that the movie had a really good sense of humor. You get definitely, because Jordan Peele is such, you know, so good at comedy, when the comedy hit in this thing, I'm not sure if I was supposed to be laughing at some of the stuff, but a lot of the stuff was super funny. So, it was definitely a funny movie, but there was definitely some suspense and like some scares throughout there as well. So, it's a cool mixture of a movie. It's a big, you know, I felt like the performances were so bizarre that I'm not sure if they were good or if they were just really weird. You know, it kind of rode a line where I'm like, is this bad acting or are they just supposed to be super weird, you know? So it's a kind of a weird movie to watch, but as the movie progresses and things start going down, you're like, oh, okay, yeah. And you start getting really into it and you get so, you just, I don't want to spoil anything, but the movie has such a good payoff at the end that I don't want to spoil anything, but this movie really pays off and has a lot of ups and downs. It has a lot of twists and turns along the way. It's a really funny movie, and at the same time it's really scary and really twisted and really kind of creepy, but it's a movie that I think is definitely worth seeing. I don't think it's like a masterpiece or anything. I definitely think that the movie is kind of a little bit slow at points, and some of the acting, like I said, I'm not like, it's so weird and out there that I'm like, it's borderline bad, but I think it goes well with the movie. But yes, I don't think the movie's perfect or anything, but I think it's definitely worth seeing. I'm gonna go ahead and give it 3.5 out of 5 for Get Out. It's definitely, you know, go out and see it. So anyway, that's my review. I hope that you go and check it out. This is like the only movie that I'm gonna see this weekend because I don't want to see some movie about a dog playing the guitar that I've never even heard of, and then some other stupid movie with. I'm just not gonna see any other movies. There's like, I'm waiting for more good movies to come out, and this was like the one this weekend. So there's only one coming up. I'm planning on having some more different types of reviews coming soon, so look out for those. Yeah, that's it for me for right now. I'll see you guys pretty soon or whatever. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this and you want to see more reviews from a guy like me, Tom Waterloo, then please like and share this video. Leave a comment down below, and most importantly, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.